Hey yo, what's the deal, Merc fam? Thank you for tuning in to another one of my reviews. In this video, we're gonna be speaking on Free Guy, a brand new movie released in theaters starring Ryan Reynolds. I know that this movie was released earlier in the month, but I'm really just now getting to it. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I do have a special lingering guest. Her name is Mila Kabila. The other day, I was editing some reviews and she jumped on my lap and then on the table. And for some reason, whenever I'm sitting here now, she just kind of wants to hang out and sit on the table. So don't mind her, she's just gonna be lounging around. I really want to talk about this new Free Guy movie, but before we get into it, I want to make sure that you guys like, you subscribe, tap the notification bell. I just want to make sure that every video I post for you guys, you're mostly aware of. I've gotten a lot of good feedback recently with my live reactions, so don't worry, I'm still working on that secret Krabby Patty formula. I'm trying to get the live reactions down pat, and I'm going to be dropping like 2-3 a week, just live reactions, and that's not even counting my weekly movie reviews. I really didn't know what to expect going into this movie. I've seen the trailers, I've seen a lot of promotion for Free Guy, but I really haven't understood the concept, because when I do watch trailers, I kind of do it willy-nilly, like, so that I'm not spoiling the movie by seeing too much. But from what I could understand based off the title is that it's a free guy. Is he free in a video game? Is he free in the world? Is he free, like you don't have to pay for him? I didn't understand. I like movies like that where they play with the title. It's Free Guy. You don't really know what it's about. Not like the Terminator or Aquaman or some shit like that, you know, like the name is in the title. The movie is rated PG-13, which I thought was a little odd, being that it's Ryan Reynolds. I was expecting a lot of foul language. Surprisingly, we did get a lot of inappropriate jokes, but a little more clean, all right? I did take my 11-year-old son to the movies, and we did enjoy this film together. I think that he probably enjoyed it a little more because the plot really derives from a video game lover's standpoint, and who better to love video games than our children? Even though this movie shows you so much in the trailer, I'm gonna give you guys a full spoiler warning. I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that have not watched this movie, so if you don't want me to ruin it and you don't want me to ruin contents of this movie, go ahead, save this to your watch playlist. You already know the drill, man. Save it for later. Now that my spoily oily warning is out, I can talk to you a little bit about the context, the meat and potatoes of the movie.
I'm a potato.
So essentially, we have this video game. It's called Free City, and it reminds me a lot of GTA 5, right? This free open world where you can run around, steal cars, shoot people, rob banks. You do all kinds of crazy shit. You play online with everyone, and you do whatever you like. As a GTA lover and fanatic, I really enjoyed that concept. Basically, the problem or the twist in the movie is that the algorithm or the programming of all of these individual NPCs, which stands for non-player characters, so the guy that walks down the street, the person driving the car that you're stealing, that is the programming that I mean. These people that don't really mean anything, they start to develop and become their own person, having their own aspirations and dreams based off of their coding and what they were programmed to do. Guy actually is programmed to be looking for the love of his life always, right? So Ryan Reynolds' character really lives this mundane lifestyle. He works at a bank, his best friend is a security guard, they always get robbed, and they just do what they always do, no questions asked. Until Ryan Reynolds' character starts to develop his own ambitions and what he wants to do. I feel that they did a really good job of submerging us into this game reality. They very seamlessly bounce reality with the video game. The villain in this movie is depicted by this guy who probably represents a good portion of all of the actual game creators out there. He was just wild and very young-hearted, like he was sitting on the floor in front of everyone, kind of throwing tantrums. He's rich, he's a millionaire. The main issues really revolved around Ryan Reynolds' character and the love interest, who is actually one of the parent programmers of the video game. I absolutely love this movie. The graphics were on point. Ryan Reynolds' jokes weren't so nasty. They weren't so weird. You already know that at this point, Ryan Reynolds is gonna play himself. You know what I mean? He just plays that role. Not necessarily like a Deadpool, but it's kind of like in that same realm where he has these incredibly funny jokes. He has killer punchline timing, and he really keeps us, the audience, enthralled in the movie. Along with an excellent cast, Ryan Reynolds had so many of his friends from previous movies actually show up and do these really awesome cameos. I would say that the one issue that I really had with this movie was not necessarily the pace of the film, but I feel that there was so much going on. I think that this was a very hard movie to make in terms of the plot, in terms of what they really wanted to execute, but I really feel that the director and the producers working alongside with Ryan Reynolds, they really did a good job of executing what they wanted to do. I almost felt bad for going on GTA and killing off these NPCs, these non-player characters. What I absolutely loved about the movie, though, was the fact that they made this world seem so important. What Ryan Reynolds was doing, the way that he felt this responsibility to help and protect his people in this world, it kind of blurred the line between the two different realities. And I really really enjoyed that, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna give Free Guy an 8 out of 10 for its originality. Of course, Ryan Reynolds killed it. The humor was great. I was very happy to finally be able to take my young son to a Ryan Reynolds movie where I know that he's gonna say inappropriate things and make fun of a lot of different people, but I absolutely loved it. My son loved it. There were so many different Fortnite references. There were so many Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers. I thought that aspect was really cool too. The way that they tied in all these real life things into this non-real video game. But I think the point that they were trying to really convey to us was really like, there's no need to be so nasty in the video games, running around being assholes. You could do good, you know, you don't have to always be the bad guy. It's so funny because when I came home from the movies, I started playing GTA, and something that I noticed is that you get rewarded for being a good player. If you're gonna do whatever you want, running around, killing people, ruining the experience of the game for everyone, you're gonna be labeled and represented as a bad guy, you know? You might not get all the good looks in the video game, so I really enjoyed this movie, man. I hope that you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed watching my dog be a little lazy. She's such a cute little baby. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Merc. It's been a pleasure, but we out. The Dale Merc fam, thank you for tuning in to another one of my reviews. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. If you enjoyed this review and you're interested in seeing a little bit more by your boy, why don't you click on another one of my reviews, like maybe this one, or what about that one? It's all up to you, man. Just make sure you share with a friend, like and subscribe, tap the notification bell. It's your boy Merc. It's been a pleasure, but I'm out.